not value. It should handle the functionality based on checked or not. Usually checkbox have a property called checked. So we need to get that checked property, and if yes, then it should display one message. If no, then it should display another message. We have to handle that. So what we have to do now is we have to first collect the checkbox. Its ID is in stock. So we are displaying here in stock document dot get element by ID in stock. It is a checkbox, and that checkbox is stored in a reference, some CB. CB is referring to checkbox. Clearly, I will say some checkbox. Okay. It is referring to checkbox. So we need to verify. We have we need to show status. There is a status. Status variable. Status is currently empty. Empty is defined in double quotes. So we have to write a condition. Condition is nothing but if checkbox dot checked, that means checked is selected or not. If checkbox is checked, then status must be available. Else, if not checked, then status must be out of stock. That means this status is a variable whose value is changing according to the checkbox checked or not. If checkbox checked, it shows available. If not checked, then it shows out of stock. So that is the basic how you configure the checkboxes. That means checked or not. You can define that. Next, important. Now the status must be displayed inside this label. So this is the label. So document dot get by LBL stock dot inner HTML is equal to whatever the status is there. That's what we want to display. So this is generally the technique to work with checkbox. Later, you will learn conditions, iterations, so many other topics also. But initially, you need to understand this approach. That means if checkbox is checked, it shows available. If not checked, then it will be out of stock. That's the basic thing we need to know. So finally, the value collected from these controls are displayed. Later, you will see radios, list boxes, and other type of controls, how to work with them. Initially, these are the form elements. And by using the form elements, we are handling the input. So we are collecting the values from them and we are using. So you can see now this is complete. I will refresh here and add product click. You can see. So we have to enter the name. The pop-up comes. Some name I entered. some price entered. Shipper to, I selected some Delhi, Hyderabad, some shipper to. And in stock, I selected yes, switched on, and I click on add, and those details are submitted here. And you can see in the product details, Samsung TV, price, shipper to, stock. I click on new product. Already those details are present here. If I turned off the stock and click on add or doing some changes Delhi and click add, then it will display Delhi and out of stock. So we can make the changes into this. Suppose I am entering some new details, Nike casuals, some price, some city and stock, and it gets that and display. So we designed a form for input. To now, generally, who is this guy? Satya Prasad. Yes, Satya Prasad. What is your doubt?
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm audible to you.
Yes.
Sir, how can we add multiple products at a time?
What do you mean by multiple products?
Sir, Nike casuals, and after that we have Samsung TV. Okay, sir. Thank you.
This is our first session.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you understood this point. That's great. That's enough. Keep your level up to this. That's it. Next levels you will learn when you are learning more concepts. Okay. So you will have that excitement, but you will get that clarity when you learn more concepts. This is your first day of learning input. You cannot imagine too much about that. Okay. You can learn so many things. For that, we need to learn JavaScript completely. This is only first session. Right. So obviously you will have that excitement, but keep your excitement with you because you are going to learn and explore everything step by step. If in this part, any doubt is there, you can ask that, right? Don't go further than this, right? That is for your level. This is up to this point. This is enough. Okay. Right. So now in this, our main concept is to understand how we can manage the input, how we can handle the input, right? Next important in input, we have seen prompt and we have seen work